2-1-4, Ryujin. Can have another knockdown, probably is down 9. Will be aiming to get another knockdown, probably this side of a play, not all the way flat Sweeney's, or maybe Stat Sweeney is going to be having to retaliate. And eventually the one player who got knocked down earlier by Ryujin all the way from slot 9 for the situation. The Tommy gun action here on the side of slot 8. One player from slot 3 or slot 8 has been knocked down. Shots fired again. Our player from slot 3s are now conquering this year together with those men from our slot 7. And also we have our slot 8. Slot 8 are being disintegrated one by one, being picked up from the game one by one by your slowly all the way to slot 8 by the front doing that. 2-man squad from slot 8 has been knocked down and one player has been rejuvenated. We're gonna be pulling, we're gonna be rotating all the way here back, all the way from our slot 20 where having the engagement. One player though from slot 20 has been disintegrated out from the game for the Savage earlier has been eliminated by open fire roughly. Our player from slot 40 most definitely did. 4-man squad, slot 7 getting ready for a knockdown. Probably here a player from slot 14 or maybe not other players in the spray. Player from slot 4. One again from slot 7 has been knocked down. Hades on the other hand almost got himself knocked down from the open fight that he did just to take one down again here on the player from slot 7. 3-on-4 situation, you're gonna be able to have the one player covered going for smooth pop. Be able to have another knockdown though. Are you gonna be able to have those recovery missions? Did the side of a player that no, the way from slot 7 or player from slot 14 or moving forward here in the area where those men from slot 7 in the web chasing those guys and having those men eliminated at will after the knockdown. They definitely got up from those other players from slot 7 as you can see, giving those men no choice but to have those gunfight here in the perimeter where they know what and nothing way about sila dito because of the prone gaming. No one is gonna be hearing those footsteps of them. There are one player from slot 10 alive and also we have our slot 8 is not them. 2-on-4 situation, 2-on-2 or 2-on-1 situation and a 1-on-1 situation. So you can see up front we have all our player from our slot 6. Alright, one player now being caught, one player though going for the backup opening fire, so then the one player slot 18 is gonna be stopping his open fire towards the one player who got knocked down, deciding to take one along with him to decide them on static started, but again couldn't be able to finish what it started, which is eliminate the one player who got knocked out by him in the upper part or uphill here. Last man starting from slot 10. Match probably because of the knockdown and one player not did all the way from slot 18 plus the blue zone are on his favor. Going for the smoke pop and going for the nade throw and doesn't get the top one. It's gonna be there you go. XLRB and also we have Shao all the way from slot 3 inside of the blue zone, deeper inside of the blue zone that is. So again, the battle's not done yet. It doesn't side them on slot 19 and slot 6 is not them. They may need to finish this battle the soonest because of the blue zone, and a moment too soon will be touching the skin, or maybe they're gonna be pulling out the end for this possible 3-on-4 situation. But as you can see, no one is pulling out from this 3-on-4 situation. They get a nade here in the second floor, third floor, even could not all the way from slot 3, but one has back out for the second time in a row to decide them up all the way from slot 16. 2 more to go for Tolos worldwide. I don't know, maybe nag-work na rin yata to have those disintegrate of the game as well. Last man starting from slot 19 and that causes no winning this one from slot 16 is not gonna be letting that happen. 3 players gameplay from slot 16 has been knocked down. Still one player from slot 16 can be recovered in the moment too soon. If somehow he can get his hands on one player who got knocked down. One player go from slot 19 and waiting in vain towards the front door kung nasa na rin yung way about sa one player that's great. Couldn't be because what he can do right now is eliminate those targeted them. Dito sa side ng mga slot 19 natin. Pero 1-on-2 situation and one player then from slot 19 I know really taking his time in having this one player to cover because the one player from slot 16 is going to be for the rin kung nasa yung way about sila. 1-on-2 situation back still outnumbered by 1 na rin yung mga slot 16 natin. Tables no turning dito sa side ng mga slot 16 natin kanina outnumbered by 1 yung mga slot 19 by a player from slot 16 pero from the situation towards the corner no sack man no situation sobrang talented din yung mga player natin dito. I'm thinking na yung mga player natin sa second floor kung saan nagkamera ng open fire earlier sa chi natin dito na knowing some player there from slot 12 is standing by towards those other players, towards those other corners kung saan magkakameron ng drive-by yung mga players natin doon. Alright, inside of the blues para yung mga slot 70 natin 3-man squad. We have Mazu and Hor and just one guy. But one player has been knocked down inside of the circle dito sa side ng mga slot 6 natin versus slot 5. Exchange of casualty most definitely occurred because of the knockdown na nakuha ng mga slot 5 natin dito versus those slot 6. The slot 6 most definitely also got knocked down. Pero 2 more players from slot 6 has been knocked down right now. Last man natin one. Mas possible na one player natin dito hiding himself at. Pero nga lang 2 players replacing those slot 6 earlier. And the perimeter now being set naman dito sa side ng mga slot 8 natin versus slot 5. Ordering those other players from slot 5 inside of gasoline station kung nasa yung whereabouts sila. And maybe nowhere to run. Maybe that prepare na rin yung mga top 5 natin dito for any kind of 1v1 situation. Where those other players from slot 18 will be giving, maybe going for the roam around, maybe having those kind of views. But one player from slot 8 natin dito is on a much higher ground for him to be able to be seeing those other players who's going to be having a ring around the rosy rotation. Whoever's going to be having a ring around the rosy outside of the gas station building, this one player though from our slot 8 Nemesis will be having his opportunity to put one down dito sa side ng mga slot 5 natin. Pero no one is getting themselves outside of this house. Pero one player has been knocked down by the nade throw. Hindi ginawa ng mga trying his best after this stand dito. Can't wait to have another knockdown or maybe can't wait to have the squad wipe dito sa side ng mga slot for this stand. Bring around going for that back that scenario. Maybe gagawin ng mga play natin so going towards those enemy lines or I don't know, pero 4-4 situation pa rin dito. Still, having those tagutaguan, hide and seek, as you can see. So, we have our slot 20. I don't know why, pero DJ, man, he got himself knocked down. Slot 17 versus going for the nade throw. Exchange of casualties knocked down. Most definitely occurred, pero one player slot 20. I know damage enough for a total knockdown probably, pero those men is manning up, not finished that, and not done yet, pulling out a DBS for some sort of knockdown, and somehow he can get a hold for his target dito sa side of mga slot 70 natin, pero another one, fight that no decoy is gonna be happening dito sa side of mga slot 70 natin, because of the one player who's been trying to let's go for the bird's eye view. Kung nasa na rin yung one player natin. Close pop. I don't know, man. Maybe yung mga smoke na ginagawa ng mga player natin. Dito yung isang player that was not tumapur and going for the smoke. Rat-rat as you can see. Pero Nemesis and Hash going for that decent 1v1 situation. Almost got one player slotted down by Hash natin dito. Pero not totally still recovering from the damage. Natin dito is that they'll be letting down one player keeping that one is gonna be having the touching the one player's skin. Last match, makita lang natin kumangalaw dito sa mga player natin all the way from Stop Sky or Pinay pa one knock. Pero right now it's amazing in shots towards the other player. One player pulled out and DPS where it comes and he's definitely putting one again dito sa side ng mga slot 8 natin dito. One-on-one situation is gonna be happening inside of the house. But again, we're gonna be pulling all the way dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way from slot 18 and one player from slot 15 are putting up a fight versus those 4 players gameplay of our slot 18. He's not gonna be going down without taking one along with him probably dito sa side ng mga slot 15 natin. So that's why he's still giving a lot of hardships sa mga play natin dito sa slot 18 natin. Pero another one bites the dust dito sa side naman ng mga play natin all the way from slot 19. If I'm not mistaken, last man standing 1v1 player out of here coming from the gun, taking one eliminated na rin dito. Letting the one player down, the one player cover, one player backing this one guy out just to eliminate one player. slot 19. Pero again, they definitely put one down dito sa side ng mga slot 11 natin before. They definitely eliminate dito sa side ng mga play natin again from slot 9. Waiting in vain yung mga play natin dito for another night na dito sa side ng mga slot 12 natin. Pero those slot 12 na gonna be falling for that trap, from the trap again. They're not gonna be entering this house kung nasa nagkameron na rin ng shots fired using the asphalt K shotgun. Pero you of that 9 definitely heard someone who entered the other house kung nasa ngayon yung mga NGGZ natin dito. Pero sadly, the one player from slot 9 has been knocked down and the casualty most definitely be gone. Third party, occurring going for the molly. Just in case one player from slot 9 is gonna be having himself stopped out for some sort of 1v1 situation. Surprise! I'm gonna be having your backhand view. But again, from that molly throwing na ginawa niya, he definitely forced the one player from slot 9 or 214 most definitely work his way throughout the window kung nasaan yung window. Pero right now, he's 75 bullets out from dito sa side, fire widely and hoping that they can inflict some damage or maybe knock down towards those target of them. That 12, one player has been knocked down inside the smoke shack, going for that rejuvenation process. We have a slot 3, Iron Guard out front, we have a slot 16, Mamba staying as quiet as possible, allowing those other players to have their engagement. Meanwhile, Mamba natin dito seeing some opportunity for that knockdown elimination that he can took dito sa side ng mga last 70s natin. Somehow, he can take those men out one by one by just posing himself here on the corner, back and likuran ng mga last 70s natin. Pero someone, seeing Mamba throwing a left throw ball dito naman sa side ng mga last 70s natin. And those other players preventing Mamba to move forward to another whereabouts the most last 70s natin dito. Pero surprise, Mamba natin dito charging in, sacrificing his own game to life just to eliminate the 4-man squad of our slot BLs natin dito. Right now, zero visibility and they fire widely and hoping that they can inflict some damage or maybe knock down towards those target of them. That 12, one player has been knocked down inside the smoke shack, going for that rejuvenation process. Right now, as you can see, every player of slot is, having a lot of hardship to pick those men because of smoke pop. And yes, finishing targets they can do towards those other players who knocked down from the static 10. Remain as wide as possible. He's like a hunter lion, and when the time comes, he's gonna be striking those other players all the way from behind. It's all about, giving surprise, or it's all about surprise attack dito kay Mamba natin. Because man, he's not gonna be winning in the mouth, gonna be having toe-to-toe situations versus other players. 4-on-1 situation is gonna be happening. He's gonna be playing this one smart. Once again, over slot 20s, being on fire roughly ng mga slot 4 natin. They're going to be out there stop waiting and helping us not when eradicate those men from staff right now. So the other player all the way from behind. It's all about giving surprise, or it's all about surprise attack dito kay Mamba natin. Because man, he's not gonna be winning in the mouth, gonna be having toe-to-toe situations versus other players. 4-on-1 situation is gonna be happening. He's gonna be playing this one smart. Once again, over slot 20s being on fire roughly ng mga slot 4. Got Mamba dito. And the Mamba natin dito most definitely has been eliminated. We can see that one-on-4 situation earlier. And by the time that's happening, against being signed, if you're being ambushed by one guy earlier, one by one, they definitely have been picked out. Slot 4 natin dito inside the smoke pop. Again, replacing those guys earlier inside the smoke shack. Right now, they are down and being surrounded by each member of our slot. Is that bring around the road, no chance to have those just open fight in that one. So all of the players natin natin dito, and that's starting the open fight. So the it will be will be evacuating to have those recall. Thing will be going south. One player still will be the other player will be the other players and no shotgunning those men out from the game one by one. That's happening on the other hand. 2-man squad has been eliminated from the game. Last man standing most definitely has been recalled. And I don't know, maybe mukhang magkamera rin yata ng plan yung mga stats 7 natin dito how those men can recall rin and will be joining back here on the game. Pero one player na stats 7 has been knocked down. Repeatedly, another one by Stadan. There is a 3-on-4 situation of being thrown kay Jamburat natin dito. Mamba going for the move forward, holding that DPS maybe. or S12K gaga quick hold out from those target event dito sa side mo slot 7 natin dito pero nga lang KHABUL I see you from the rotation na ginawa naman natin dito. It's gonna be letting the one guy from slot 17 go probably, and we'll be continuing their lootout. Pero slot 10, one player has been disintegrated from the game and another one bites us all the way from slot 214 having those battle na rin. Dito muna natin sa mga play natin dito, or maybe yes, sa mga slot 214 natin kung nasa nagkamera na ng balagbagan yung mga slot 9 natin first and slot 8 natin dito. 8 and 9 shots fired, one play again from slot 8 be knocked down, 2 more to go, going for the nade pop maybe or C4. He did definitely throw inside of a household to nasa possible slot 8 9 slot 8 is gonna be taking the pass. So just in case, one player will be knocked down, pero no one most definitely get inside of the house kung saan kamera ng C4 throw yung one guy natin that's all the way from slot 8. Pinapay natin dito, or pinaypay natin dito na waiting for someone to be able to find him. No recovery. He's missing his way to for natin dito. It's gonna be letting the one guy from slot around this part or some different compound for them to be able to have another chance of surviving our game 4. Slot 4, you know, having those knocked down 3 4 players gameplay. Slot 4, one player has been knocked down. Slot 3 natin dito taking the shot at the same time dito sa side mo. Slot 4 natin from the moments those other players slot 4 got their knocked down sa side mo. Slot natin dito, they are working their way inside of compound kung nasa yung mga player natin dito for them to be able to have those elimination. Pero 2-man squad din from a slot 4 has been eliminated na rin at the same time after the game. Third party slot 14 now doing this at the side of mga slot 3 sa slot 4 natin dito from the moment slot 14 will definitely picked up play from slot 3 there's no slot 4 no making waiting for the down gun down there are done yung way about the knocked down, and also those men from slot 3 nasa way about sila dito slot 214 so gonna be able to have the solid knockdown 100% because sobrang shield and sobrang shoulder din ng mga slot 9 natin dito for some sort of possible knockdown na those other players of slot 20s natin dito will be giving or will be having slot 3 natin dito inside of one of this house, inside of one of this building. Then we have Hezi, Xiao, Soju, Accelerate, another one from our slot CC. Most definitely got up here to put one down dun sa perimeter kung nasaan sila dito. Perimeter check. Slot 19, last 2 men, pero from the beginning of the live stream of the fight, round 4, 2 men lang talaga yung mga slot 19s natin. I don't know how they can handle themselves versus other players with play 4-man squad. 4 players gameplay pa rin yung mga replay natin dito. So what's our slot 4 gathering here on the screen? Being open fight at ng mga slot 5 natin. Nasa just gonna be getting snagged out inside ng mga player natin all the way from slot 3. Pero from the nade throw na ginawa naman ng mga slot natin. Pero back and view or back or behind mga slot 4 natin being grabbed slightly ng mga slot natin. Nagkamera opportunity, nagkamera na magandang visual to take one down dito sa side ng mga player natin all the way from slot 214 but I couldn't be able to finish that. As you can see, definitely left the one player knocked down but couldn't be able to have the finishing touches dito sa side ng mga slot 9 dancing. And they're not gonna be risking their life to move forward dahil kung nasaan yung na-knockdown nila dito sa side ng mga player natin all the way from slot 9. They're gonna be leaving that with the zone. Pero the zone are now moving in. Yung mga slot natin dito na pick. Man, they are the blue zone are giving those men from slot 3 no choice but to move here on the open, where everyone from slot 9 and slot 8 will be having no good visual. Just gonna be getting snagged out. Men from slot 3 no choice but to move here on the division, outnumbered by 1 pa rin. And Patutis and tagging those perimeter where those men from slot 9 will be popping out next. Opening fire using S12K. Maybe Decoy is no they're not gonna be letting the blue zone to take all the glory by having those men from slot 9 eliminated. They're gonna be putting that I don't know, the glory towards their hands. I don't know, maybe magkamera pa sila the third time sa mga slot 4 slot 8 natin dito having the 3-on-4.
Squatter House Gaming. Heto na sa laban, di Di ka uurungan ng mga malupit sa minay sumabay, sabay kasabit at lahat magingay. Malabuhawi pag bumakbak, sa pandinig lahat isaksak. Pag di ka tumago ako'y asintado, ito'y aprobado, ika'y sagalpak. May lalim at lawak, galawang mahusay, may tutok lumapat, galawang matibay, lihiti munggang. Kami ang patunay, may tutok sa clash, kaya kung tumibay, sambala ka lang. Yan ang sigurado, galawan na smooth, medyo agresibo, maingat na kilos na parang plinano, sadyang palaban. Yan ang Pilipino, solido bumanat, tapat ka sa sentro, sabay na sa game, basag ka sa flame. Kapag bumalasa, pasok to sa lasa, lihiti mong baraw, wasak ka sa main.
Subukan mang umiwas ay di ka makakataka, sigurado ko sa pulat, lahat ay malalakas at wala matitira kung di kami lang malakas. Huwag ka boy umasa na kami ay mapitas, gamay ko na ito kaya malabo mga paa. Babatukan lang kita hanggang ikaw ay madapa, dudurugin lang kita, sabay tipi sa muka. Ewan ko na lang kung tatalog ka sa tuwa. Asa ka sa tiyamba na kami inyo madali, tirang talikuran ay alis dito palagi. Ibahin mo kami pare pag kami ang umatake, di basta-basta padali, kaya huwag ka makapante. Baka di mo kilala, isa ito sa malakas, motivational speaker panapat ko sa alas. Sila ng taga-utas ng mga nagmatigas, walang kinakatakutan labanan hanggang wakas. Legit na veterano sa paggamit ng barel, di nagbimintis, asintado kumitel. Kabilang to sa pinakamahusay na dapat mo igalang dahil di mo kalibel. Kung di ka kalibel, panoorin mo na lang mga shoutcaster, tanggapin mo na lamang mga sharpshooter. Kami lang ang sakalam, lagi last hater, kaya iyak talunan. Mga tira nyo kasi hindi inaasinta, tapos yung isang kasama mo nag-aasim pa. Kaya payo ko sa'yo, sige mag-practice pa.